Thank y'all for tuning in to UnQualified Results, where we don't have the answers, we just have the results. Presented by Street Talk TV with your host, Baby K, the wife coach, and co-host, Little E.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, UnQualified Results, presented by Street Talk TV, where we don't have the answers, we just have the results. I'm your host, Baby K, the wife coach, and sitting next to me is the love of my life,
Lil E. I'm in the building. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Alright, so, again, we done it again, and I hope we don't,
Gotta fire one.
piss anybody off, but we gotta talk about it. Okay, so the topic is the dating pool really pissy, or are you just the only one swimming?
Dang. Yeah, we hear that a lot. These girls always on the social networks talking about the dating pool is pissy. That's a good one, wife coach. So, girls, look, a lot of y'all don't want to admit this, but y'all hold the keys to sex, okay? No matter what. Would you agree to that, wife coach?
Of course, yes, I do. We women, we are sex. There will be no sex without us. Basically. Of course I agree, my love.
So, man, by that being said, ladies, y'all are the keys to this whole situation. Y'all hold the keys to sex, and and you say the pool is pissy. So let's go under the covers a little bit with that. And how should I put this? The pool, okay? You women literally are the pool. I don't think that's what you understand. The men aren't in the pool with you, okay? You are the pool, and you choose which men you want to come into the pool with you, okay? Or come into your pool. All right, straight like that. And this gets a little sticky only because the men that y'all are letting into the pool, for some reason, you don't really like for real. That's really what it seems like looking from the outside in, because of how y'all say these things and you complain about how the pool is pissy, but you obviously don't like the men that you're bringing into the pool. I don't know if that's, after the fact that, maybe you end up seeing something else from these guys, or maybe maybe they were lying to you, okay, flat out lying to you. Maybe they was presenting somebody that they wasn't. Maybe something like that. But regardless, you are picking and choosing these men who you actually let in the pool, whether you believe that or not. This is not quite what y'all seem, what it seems like, because y'all obviously want to keep saying that, the men in the dating pool is not what you're really looking for. Okay, the pool is pissy out here. No matter what state, no matter where y'all live at, y'all say this type of stuff, and it's like, shorty, if most of y'all are looking for a certain type of guy, okay, let's start there. If most of y'all are looking for a certain type of guy, what you say, wife coach? I would think that from a lot of stuff we hear, most of these girls seem like they're looking for a certain type of guy, and sometimes that guy ends up being a lot of the guy that a lot of girls want.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all are going after these men that fit a certain status, a certain look, a certain build, you know, they those guys, they handsome and got some money and this and that. Well, ladies, obviously it's other women that are looking at that man too. You know, and then y'all end up having a lot of the same men, and then y'all say the pool is pissy. And to me, it don't really make sense, for real, for real. So, I mean, what's your take, wife coach?
You know, what I hear, because I hear this coming from the women, and then I hear what the men are saying, because I pay attention to both.
Yeah.
And the men have never been in the pool, right? They are always on the outside, on the bleachers, waiting to get tapped in.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. Even putting yourself on the inside, ladies, because we have access. We are the ones that give the man access to have sex. So he's not the one swimming around in the pool, because women don't do you pay for penis?
Huh. Yeah. Not most of the time, or not hardly ever.
Do women like to have to go outside and hunt for men? Nope, I mean, I hear that's what y'all having to do now, but do you like doing that?
Yeah, it don't seem like not most of the time.
So, you know, the women are in the pool. It's more women walking this planet than men. We can all agree to that. So the women are the ones in the pool. Men have always been on the outside, just trying to get in.
Yeah. We try and get our chance to dive in.
We just trying to get in, just waiting for the woman, the right woman, a woman, to open them legs.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, the beautiful dance between man and woman, yes, sex is part of the root, the foundation. Okay, without it, like, what are we doing?
But y'all the ones that give the access for that again. So it's back to you know, the topic. And is the dating pool really pissy? Okay? Or again, is it just the men you letting in your pool?
Yeah, and then the ladies, I see that y'all are only letting certain men in the pool. The same type of men in the pool. Yeah. Y'all have made groups about them
big
looking
groups.
For
is they man, you know, is they man
I'm dating this guy,
dating multiple girls?
Are you
right.
dating him?
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, that's them.
There wouldn't be groups like that if y'all were not all practicing that and
not in the pool,
all having the same hive mind of, I want tall, he gotta have this, he gotta wear this, he has to be doing this. Like, yeah, I mean, if y'all are paying attention, you'll see that's what every woman is saying they want. So those are the men that are constantly being able to get in the pool, and then y'all call them fuck boys.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I don't understand that logic at all. But okay. So back to the topic. Ladies, y'all are the only ones in the pool, if you didn't recognize that now. That's why when you go to singles events, you're the only one there.
Yeah.
That's why when you're out eating with your girlfriends, having your good insecure Harlem Sex in the City dinner.
Yeah. All that. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just y'all. It's just y'all. So again, pay attention.
It's more girls in the pool that's making it pissy. You know, the women don't like to blame women, or not like blame, but hold other women accountable for anything. And instead of saying that it's other women making this pool pissy, they all say it's the men. It's the men making the pool pissy. But like the wife coach said, most of the men, they on a bench. They on the side, sitting in the seats, on the do not slip sign.
They
before they can't even get in the pool.
Yes, look, babe, they waiting to get tapped in.
Yeah,
like, tap me in.
They waiting for that tap in, so you can let them into the pool and let them into your pool.
Yeah.
Right. So
that's why vetting and all that other ... is very important, and that will be coming in another topic. But on another side note, okay,
what you got?
Husbands be on the sideline too, okay? And I'm gonna just throw it out there.
Yeah.
Husbands is they just because they're married don't mean they ain't still waiting to get tapped in, because my whole thing and the number one key, what you say, babe? What's the first rule to the game?
First rule of the game is don't get played.
Oh.
Second rule to the game is don't forget the first rule.
Don't forget the first rule.
Okay, so it's like she said, it's probably husbands out there on the side too, on the do not slip sign, waiting to be tapped in. As well. Okay, because we only have access to what y'all give us to. That's it. Y'all got to start taking some type of responsibility, ladies. You hold the keys to sex. You hold the keys to the access. Okay, you give the men the access. We don't have that type of authority, right? Your body, your choice, everything else. So we don't have no dog in that fight. Whatever you decide, that's what's going to happen, right? So let's keep it real. Let's get back to the basics, okay? Let's start thinking about what's really happening in our real reality with this situation, okay? Is the pool really pissy because it's a lot of men in it just making it dirty, okay? Or is it pissy because it's a lot of women in it and y'all are choosing the men that you want to go in there, as we already broke down, okay?
And it's the same type of man.
And y'all helping keep this pool pissy, okay, with this same men in rotation, because most of y'all going after the same men. Let's just keep it real. With y'all groups, and is this man dating multiple girls and stuff? So see, it speaks for itself. Y'all going after the same men most of the time, and these men, they having a cake. They doing it because y'all is all letting them, and you all bringing them into the pool and bringing them into your pool, straight like that.
And we're gonna wrap it up right there. But I'm gonna leave a fruit of thought for the ladies. I just thought of this.
That's good.
Next time you go outside, I want you to be mindful. I want you to actually pay attention to every man you see.
Yeah.
And when you're in your car, as soon as you step out the door, pay attention to every man you see. And if you're good at keeping track of numbers in your head, and by the end of the day, you can have the data, cool. If not, take a pen and paper. Okay?
Well, most of them got degrees, so they should be good. But go ahead, continue.
Get a piece of paper. So, when you walk out your door, okay, and the first man and every man you see until you get back in your house at the end of the day, I want you to ask yourself, take a good look at them and ask yourself, could they get the box? Would you give them the box?
Yeah.
And if by the end of the day when you get home, okay, and on this side they get the box and on that side they don't get the box, the numbers will tell you.
The numbers will tell you.
The numbers will tell you because, babe, I'm gonna just say from a wife, okay. And when I go outside with my husband, I don't see specimens just walking down the street.
Yeah, these men specimens.
I don't just see specimens just
like the girls be trying to say like the Idris Albas and these.
Where are they?
These specimens of men, the LeBrons, I guess, and all this maybe. Who knows?
Where are they? Okay, and but us ladies, we out. I see us in all colors, all shades,
all sizes,
and everything. We are out. Okay, baddies,
out,
galore. Okay.
Everywhere.
So again, ladies, your girl math ain't gonna help you on this one. You're gonna have to really go back to are you smarter than a 5th grader and do the math. And I'm sorry to say it like that. I homeschool my children, so I might come off as a teacher, and I apologize. But y'all gonna have to start erase that girl math and really do the data. And I challenge you, next time you go out your door, ask yourself, every man you see, could he get it? And if you say no, and it's a no, which I already know the answers to this, then ladies, come on now. There it is.
There it is.
So, and the question still stands. Is the dating pool pissy because of the men, or are you the only one swimming? Thank you for tuning in to our channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.